Hi, I'm Nikki Luna. Welcome to Rappler. With us today is the tourism director for the Cordillera region to talk about what tourists can find here in Baguio and its sister provinces. Good morning, Hura. Welcome to Rappler.
Hi, Nikki. Morning. Thank you for coming to Baguio.
Thank you for welcoming us. Okay, I just have a few questions. So we'll start with what is tourism in the car? What is tourism in the car region geared towards? Would it be culture, arts, or nature?
Well, the Cordillera region comprises of indigenous peoples. And so certainly because of the indigenous peoples, we have a lot of culture in it. And based on the marketing portfolio that the Philippine Department of Tourism makes use of, we have classified nature tourism and cultural tourism for the Cordillera region. We have a lot of mountains, so geographically we have the hills and the valleys and the mountains that you trek to. This is actually the site of the Philippine sky running. It's one of the recent developments worldwide, and there's an international sky running that runs in Kota Kinabalu. Sky running is actually a marathon up in the mountains that requires 2,000 meters above sea level. So that's one of the most recent that we have been developing here in the Cordilleras.
What is Baguio's role in tourism?
Baguio, because of its geographic location and of course its assets, it serves as the hub. It serves as a service center for the Cordillera and for the North Philippines practically. Baguio is over 100 years and it was developed by the American regime. And so you would see in the city of Baguio the different government agencies having their own cottages. We have a Supreme Court building in Baguio. We have a Court of Appeals. And all the government agencies have a summer retreat here in the city of Baguio. That was developed by the Americans then.
Okay.
And at the turn of the century, the American regime declared Baguio City as the summer capital of the Philippines. And being a summer capital of the Philippines, it's a hill station which equals the other hill stations in other countries, in other parts of the world. So you have a hill station in Vietnam, you have a hill station in India, in other warmer countries, so that their colonizing countries, would have a safe retreat during the heat of summertime. And so that became the role of the city of Baguio. At the turn of the century, we were the hill station, but later on with the development, we became now the hub in northern Philippines. So we have a lot of banks. Most of the services are actually found in the city of Baguio. We also have a central bank in the city of Baguio. So practically the industries of North Philippines were developed with the development of the city of Baguio as the summer capital of the Philippines. Mining actually boomed in the early 1900s, and mining actually is one of the prevalent industries in the province of Benguet. So we had the first mines in the Far East. That's the Benguet Corporation. It is now one of the tours that we offer in Baguio and the suburbs. And today we still have quite a few operational mining companies in the area. So in effect, in essence, Baguio serves as not only as a service center, but it's actually the nerve center of economy of North Philippines.
What would be CAR's plans towards tourism? Like, what would be CAR's plans moving forward?
Well, moving forward, we're looking towards ASEAN 2015, and of course, not only the ASEAN 2015 when all the doors are going to be open, not only for services, but tourism plans as well has to be open. All the ASEAN countries can intermingle with each other without barriers, without any tariff. And so we have been continuously conducting trainings for our tourism industry manpower, which is still ongoing right now. We are closely working with TESDA for the trainings. There is a national certification that they give to service providers in the tourism industry. And we do conduct training side by side with the TESDA. Right now, we have a lot of convergence projects with other government agencies. For example, Because we are situated in such a manner that we are the nerve center of North Philippines for economy and for the location of travel, we have a DOT and DPWH convergence project.
Okay.
We now fund roads for tourism,
Okay, that's good.
and we right now the Cordillera has a budget of 1 billion for tourism roads, and this is going to the far-flung areas connecting the city of Baguio and the national highways of Region 2 and Region 1 with the Cordillera. We are at the center, that's why we have to connect the roads of Region 2, Region 1 and the Cordillera, so that travel becomes safer
Yes.
and more accessible, more pleasant, and the travel time gets shorter.
Okay.
On the other hand, we have been trying to mobilize our airports. Today, we still have to upgrade airports in the northern part of the Philippines. We have the Baguio Airport among those that are in the pipeline that we're still working on. We have Bagabag Airport, it's in Nueva Vizcaya. That's in Region 2, but we're actually going to make use of that because you cannot find an airport in every region, but it's very close to the city of Baguio and to the other parts of the Cordillera, like Ifugao and Mountain Province. So as you get to Bagabag Airport, it's one of the access that goes to Ifugao, where you find the 5 World Heritage Sites of the Philippines, and you can get a shorter distance of travel time from Bagabag Airport to Sagada, where you have the hanging coffins.
Yes.
So right now we're trying to work as much as possible, not only on the product development, but we're working on accessibility. So we're working on roads and airports.
Okay, that all sounds good. What are the other areas of improvement that you can still make?
Well, right now it's on the product development. Like, for example, Baguio has been existing for over 100 years. And so right now, the challenge for us is how to come out with something new
Yes.
or a new strategy of re-imaging the city of Baguio. So that is one of the challenges that we have. And we thank the private sector for coming out with innovative ideas and innovative methods of strategizing how they can market their properties, their hotels or their restaurants or their resorts. And in the other parts of the Cordillera right now, we are doing product development. It's going to be a continuing activity which cannot be achieved only in a year's time. It could probably be done in about 2 or 3 years so that we are able to offer better tourism products, like for example, whitewater rafting, with trekking, rock wall climbing along the Chico River. These are new things that can be developed, which has not yet been
Just
developed.
stop it.
Yeah, so we still have to resurge the energy of the private sector and the local government unit as well. The Department of Tourism cannot just work alone by itself. We need the local government unit support, and of course, apart from the support of the local government, it would entail some funding as well from the local government and from the other agencies of government. And so we're working on that side by side with the local government unit, the private sector, and the other government agencies. So today, that's how we stand. There are other roads that are being constructed right now. I just came from Sagada, and because of the roads that are being constructed right now, there are new resorts that are now being developed.
Yeah.
And so, well, it's a new development. I've been there about 2 weeks ago, and we're happy that government is being able to perk up the economy further up in the northern Cordillera region.
Especially for the communities or the locals, they can bring in their products and their goods easier once you have good roads.
Certainly. Even the transport system, it's slowly being developed. We now have applicants for tourist transport cooperatives that can work within the area. A long time ago, we had the public utility vehicles plying the routes for the tourists. But this time, there are now individuals who have grouped together, they have banded together, and they now believe that accreditation with the Department of Tourism for a tourist transport would be the better way of doing things.
Do you have any last words that you'd like to share about CAR?
Well, CAR is actually I would say it is the fortress of great adventure. When you come to the Cordillera region, you have anything and everything in store for you waiting. And we have the mountains, geographically, since we're mountainous. You have a lot of activities, like you have trekking, you have marathon up in the mountains. We have rock wall climbing, and we have actually been promoting stargazing and cloud catching. So as you go to the higher elevation, you see the clouds beneath your feet. So on your way up to the mountains, it is high time for you to catch the clouds. So these are among the things that are rewarding when you
Definitely.
get to the different parts of the mountains. Cloud catching and stargazing, that's the in thing that's in store for you in the Cordillera region.
That sounds really great. Okay.
I wish you can do it.
I wish to. Given the weather, we would love to.
Yeah, I hope you'll have more time.
Thank you very much, Pura, for having us.
Thank you very much, Nikki, and it's a pleasure having you in the city of Baguio. We'd like to have you again, and the team, I hope we'll have the chance to bring you up in the mountains.
Okay, that was Director Pura Molintas, and this is Nikki Luna for Rappler here in Baguio.